It's funny how I get when I'm gripping this black steel. It's funny how I get when I'm gripping this black steel. It's funny how I get when I'm gripping this black steel. It's funny how I get when I'm gripping this black steel. It's funny how I get when I'm gripping this black steel. My mind's infested, tongue twisted, ready to peel. Pluck you in your feet and catch your brain splatter. And throw it on your mans and ask them if life matters.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy OMG Johnny.
Welcome back, OMG Rob Podcast. Rob Wallace. So, day before Halloween. What you been up to?
Oh, shit, I've been up to a lot, bro.
Working.
And working. Just getting to it, getting these topics ready. Shout out to the fans.
Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. Guys, look at this sweet shirt. You know, I got this.
Yeah, look.
Got this
look
in
at the skinny jeans.
Salem.
You can't see the skinny jeans.
Oh, bro, these skinny.
Motherfucker got nut huggers on. We're talking all that shit. Now he want to wear fucking skinny jeans.
They're not like
started last
They're not
week,
like terribly skinny.
He said he got a skinnier pair than that for. So have you heard the new updates on this David shit?
No, I ain't paying attention at all.
Because what's crazy is people just stopped paying attention to it. Because he got quiet, the best thing to do.
Wow,
but what I just found out is, you heard it was like 3 different Celestes, right?
I heard 2.
It's like 2 or 3. Then I found out last night that he has a whole separate house in like Texas or somewhere. I could be wrong. But there's a guy living in that house who happens to be his fucking boyfriend.
So dude's gay too?
How does he have time to do all of this?
Bro, the whole...
How do you have time to have 3 girlfriends and have a side nigga at the same time? I'm confused.
The whole rap, everybody, the whole scene is...
But they are saying that he was the
all
last person to have the car. It just makes
movie stars, all the... That's
it
crazy.
just makes no sense.
That's crazy.
So I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Let's ask real questions. We do this at work. So if somebody said 10 million to kiss a dude, would you do it? 10 million, son.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
Oh my! All right,
10 million?
10
Hey,
million.
for the record, I'm not gay.
For 10 million.
For 10 million?
But you can now mind you.
Shit.
Oh man, 10 million.
Hey.
Listen, 10 million.
$20 is $20.
No, $20 is so you kiss me for $20 if I said you're
No, I ain't doing it for 20 bucks. But 10 million?
10
Bro.
million, you might have to kiss a dude.
Bro.
I know what's crazy is
If I had 10 million, if I was rich, I would say no, but I'm not rich.
Even if I'm saying I'm not, I wouldn't do it now. You know what comes down to it is when, let's say, somebody presents it to you, and you was like, nah, I'm good. And then you're broke, and you have to pay for something you can't. I'm like, damn, I wish I just kissed that nigga that time.
It's only a one-time thing, you know? I mean, it's, hey.
We be asking niggas at work, people at work, and they'll all kiss a dude.
They would?
Yeah, they would all do it. Justin be saying crazy shit. He'd be like, you got to give me extra 100,000 to stop kissing him. I'm like,
Yo. And this pause culture is crazy, too. Pause.
Well, you pause, but see.
But no, this pause culture, it's funny. This pause culture is insane, bro. Bringing up all these old lyrics from all these old artists. We knew what they meant. We jammed out to it.
No, we didn't know what they meant. There's a lot of
we
shit.
We did back in the day.
Nah, man. One thing
though, there's some we didn't, but I'm just saying a lot of the shit we did.
I know I'm missing something because I'm a little younger but older.
Now you got all these kids listening to it and pause.
I be noticing this one lyric that people keep saying all the time, and they say,
Let me guess. 6'7".
I don't know how. I just figured out that last night. I just found out about the 6'7".
What? You don't listen to Skrilla?
No, I just found out about 6'7".
Is that his name, Skrilla?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Bro.
But what I'm saying
that
is,
shit is lit.
What did old rappers mean? And y'all all has got to tell me what this means. When they say, I got a phone in the basement. What does that mean? I've heard Biggie say it.
Basement.
I heard Nelly
it's
say it.
It's that trap shit. We be in the basement.
Why?
You know?
I got a phone in the basement. What is
old landline?
Nah, just listen.
Old
help me figure out what that means. Is
it
from a movie? Is it from something? I got a phone in the basement. I heard Nas say it. I heard Biggie say it. I heard Nelly say it. I'm confused.
It's an old landline thing.
It doesn't
got
sound.
The phone in the basement, so the feds can't hear.
But Biggie also said.
Biggie said some wild shit.
Biggie said some wild shit.
Shit, I don't even like repeating in songs.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to repeat it out my
Girl
mouth.
looking
Pause.
so good, I suck on your
Yeah,
daddy.
that's crazy.
Yo.
But why would you want to do
Pause.
that? Why would you want to do that?
I agree. I mean, she
Why
must
would
look
you
really
want-
good.
To want to do that? Why
No.
would you say
He's out of control.
you look so good that I want to eat your mom's box?
Yeah, that's more.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But there's been rumors. Puffy, man.
There's a lot of shit. We're saying.
Hey, do me a quick favor. Grab my chapstick.
Oh my gosh.
It's right there.
Where?
Sorry, I'll cut it out.
Oh my gosh, niggas. Yeah.
Daddy's lips is dry.
Alright.
I need it.
So I was talking about something at work. Would you let your girl go on a girls trip? To Aruba.
Yeah.
You would? On a girls trip.
Yeah.
You would let her go.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
I'm not letting my girl
stop
go.
these women having fun. As long as I can do my own thing, right? I can go on my own trips. They're good.
I guess, but shit, no, not to the story I heard. This girl said,
Go. What do you mean? What story did you hear?
I was just reading on the web, and this girl was like, it's fucked me up. She was like, listen, if I take you on a girls trip, if it's 5 of us going on a girls trip, all 5 of us is fucking. I don't want to hear no excuses about it.
It all depends on
hold
who you
on,
go
hold-
with,
hold
though,
on,
too.
Hold
You gotta-
on.
you
No.
gotta-
Listen to
you
the
gotta
story,
check
what she
them
said.
friends.
She said, because I'm letting you know, if 3 of us is fucking, there's not going to be 2 that's not fucking. All of us got to fuck. If we fuck something, you got to fuck something. All of us got to do it. Because they want to
That's
hold the balance.
dirty.
They want to hold the balance of there's no one that can
That's
have dirt on each other.
dirty, son.
So they said, if you're going on a trip, this is what we're going on the trip. You need to know that you fucking on this trip. If you don't, then don't go.
Yeah, that's dirty.
Is it dirty? If we tell
Yeah.
you, this is what we're talking about at work last night. If
so
I
you,
said,
so
no,
you going with
if I
some
told
girls,
you, if it's me,
some have a man, some don't.
if
but
I
you're
told
that
know that
random
they
girl,
all got
oh, we all fucking.
if they all, I'm talking about if they all got men. So let's say me, you, and all of us come out, and then I happen to be the one that's saying like, yo, listen, we going to smack, girl. I'm just saying this is not true, but I'm just saying, yo, we all going on this trip, this guy's trip. But I'm letting you know, we all fucking on this trip. So we're not bringing nobody who's not fucking. If you're not fucking nothing, then don't go. We give you an option. But if you fucking and you going, but you gotta fuck something because it's gotta stay in the pat. Now, mind you, that's not wrong. It's wrong if you tell me when we get there and say, "Oh, we all fucking."
Yeah,
I didn't decide to do that
Make a pact prior.
prior. So you
you
have
get
to,
there.
but you can opt out and
Yeah,
say,
but
"Nah, I'm
you
good."
got- yeah,
you can opt out and say, "Nah, I'm
make
good."
your own decisions. Your
Okay,
own, your
but I'm
own
saying now, this
person.
goes back to the girls' trip. How many pats they done made?
Hey,
That's what I want to know.
shit happens. It's like they
No,
say,
shit don't
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
I don't want to hear none of that. I went to Vegas and I ain't like it. I almost got robbed twice.
Oh, I like Vegas.
I got shushed into a car
Yo,
by these bad
you got
Dominican
kidnapped?
bitches. Basically, bro, they were trying to. I
I
was
got
lost.
shushed into a car.
I was lost because I
What does that
first,
even mean?
I was so
in the
drunk talking to Tony, and he and my cousin, they end up leaving. But I was talking to this bad Brazilian chick. Oh my God, I'm talking about she was just fucking gorgeous. Bro, ass, everything. She was beautiful. I didn't realize I told them to go without me. I was so drunk. I told them to go. So they left me and went to the hotel. My phone is about like 1%. So I keep calling Ubers after Uber after Uber after Uber. And I didn't know there's in Vegas. You ever been to Vegas?
Yeah,
As an adult?
I was semi, so no. Not
There
like
is
old
a
enough to really do much.
there's a lobby that you meet inside under the hotels. Like when you come out the exit, there's like a side lobby that usually be in the hotels where the Uber will come pick you up and taxis will come.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that, so I'm waiting on the fucking corner of like fucking across from the fucking the Domino, the pyramid looking casino, the Lux or whatever it's called, Luxor. I'm like down the street from there, but I'm on that strip waiting for the Uber to come. And the motherfucker say it's here and he's not there. I'm walking up and down this corner. Yo, this night there was nobody on the strip, bro. It was like 3 a.m. It was the most craziest thing. Nobody was out. No cars were driving by.
It's weird. It usually is.
It's fucking bone
lit.
dry out there, son. It was weird. So I'm hitting the corner. It wasn't raining out, nothing. So I'm hitting the corner, coming back. It's like 3 a.m. Each Uber I called like 5 times. It charged me for cancellation fee. So I was charging me like $4, $5 every time I canceled. I didn't realize the damn thing was on the side. So that whole time I kept messing up. My chime card is down to like $7. Like I spent like $30 on Ubers. So now I'm
That's
really
crazy.
stuck. So finally, I see as I'm getting ready to get the Uber's about to pull up, and I realize there's like a entrance like thing, and I see what's coming on it. These girls that the girls I got away from earlier come down the thing. So she's like, oh, Poppy, now I got my chains on, I got a suit on, all of this shit. So I go down, she comes down the steps.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I was blinging too much. So she came up to me, she was like, word. I was like, what? She was like, I was like, yo, I lost my Uber. She was like, that's cool, because we going with you. You got a hotel room? I was like, yeah. She was like, word, we going with him. Y'all had 2 girls with her. She was like, word, we going with him. So I'm like, I bet. Now, mind you, this girl was buying me drinks in the club when I had money. She was plotting on me, buying me drinks, running, getting me drunk, all that. We went and got a little snack to eat, bite to eat real quick.
That's what they do.
We was chilling. Everything was good.
Look, you weren't in Mexico.
And I would have been turned to a burrito. So, so listen, so then we parted ways. And then it wasn't even nothing like that. Like, I don't even remember how we split up. Boom. So she ends up seeing us outside. So I'm like, all right, bet. Where I'm definitely going to smash. Boom, boom. So I was like, fuck it, y'all can come to the hotel. So we go to get in the Uber. She was like, all right, just tell the guy to stop by at ATM. So I'm like, for what? She was like, so you can grab out like $1,000, $1,500. I was like, what am I grabbing $1,500 for? She was like, you want to have a good time, right? You want to be in Vegas? You want to have a good time? I was like, yeah, I want to have a good time, but I'm not pulling out nothing. I only had like $600 in my account. So now if I had it, I would definitely would have did it. But she was like, so you're not gonna pay $1,200 for all of us?
Hell no.
I was like, really? I just wanted you. The other 2 I'm not worried about. She was like, but we do a deal. All of us come for $1,200.
I mean, shit.
Now, all right.
How many?
There's 3 of them. There was her and then 2 of her friends. Oh, so a darker skinned chick, a light skinned one, and she was like Colombian or something.
I don't be paying for nothing.
I'm not trying to get robbed anyway. So now I'm like, no. I'm straight. So then she was like, come on, yo, we'll do it for like $500, $600.
I'm
like
15 to 5.
She was like, come on. I was like, now mind you, as I'm getting in the Uber, when she said $500-$600, I kind of thought in my account.
Yeah, let me look. What's in my account right now?
I knew my account in my head already. So I said, I looked at my account and I was sitting in the taxi.
What's in my account right now?
And I was like, nah, because I'm not doing this. I got a few more days here. So she was like, right when I was getting ready to say nah, she was like, yeah, girl, he's with it. Come on, let's go. Y'all scoot over. Start pushing me over in the seat. They're trying to get in there. So they all push me, and I'm like, no, but I'm drunk. I'm like, no, stop. So I get in, and the dude that's driving the car, he's laughing. So when they get in the car, as soon as they shut the door, I said, my man, they're trying to kidnap me. Get him out the car. I'm drunk, and they're trying to get me to a hotel room. Tell him to get out right now. And he was like, he was laughing, and then I said, no, I'm dead serious. And he looked back at me. I was like, I'm not joking. Get them out the car. Get them out the car. He said, ladies, if you don't get out the car.
cab guy save him.
Yeah, bro. Like, bro, don't drive off with these. Son, I'm not responsible. They might drive you charge you for the drive. So you take them away from a spot. They got pips and shit. Imagine I drive down the block 2 miles and they get out the car and I said, I don't want this. Oh, you still got to pay a deposit. You just took me out my range. My pimp gonna want to know I ain't got no money.
Oh,
nah, son, I'm not messing with it, bro. I almost
got kidnapped by 3 women. Had the cab driver save him.
He did have to save me. He did.
Kicked them girls out. Yeah, that's.
It was multiple times in Vegas that
that's
I almost
crazy.
That girls would chill with me and I was hanging with. I thought we had a connection. I thought we was building a connection. And then they hit me
that's
with the
dangerous out there.
ATM.
You heard that these 2 TikTokers were down there, right? I guess they had beef with each other out in Vegas, and they were on the strip.
And they started shooting?
Blasted him right on live.
Did he kill him?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
I think it was like shooting at him and his girl or something.
Hear about that.
Blasted him. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Fighting over territory for TikTok. I don't know what the reason was. I heard they were beefing, but that'd be insane, right?
Stupid.
Fighting over
territory TikTok, that ain't even yours. Neither one of y'all from Vegas. Neither one of you from Vegas.
Bro, I sent you this thing on TikTok this morning. This guy was like, what's the worst thing you ever seen in Connecticut?
Yeah, are you asking me?
No. I sent you a TikTok this morning. Of course, you didn't look at it.
Of course, y'all know.
But I sent him a TikTok this morning. The guy was like, what's the worst thing you see in Connecticut? And I guess he was like a cop or an FBI or something. He was like, well, there's these drug dealers down in Meriden, like Waterbury area. And they got mixed up with some cartel. Not from Mexico. I think it was from somewhere else. Got mixed up with a cartel from another country. and they didn't know it. So they went out there, got a bunch of keys, right? Bunch of white, bunch of keys. Got it over here, and they killed the plug. So the guys
dudes
from Connecticut killed the plug.
To not pay him.
Did not know
He was part of the cartel?
it was part of the cartel. So somebody else from the cartel got sent out. Where's my money? Bro, guy ended up beheading the guys from Waterbury, beheaded them, put them in a bucket of acid, and he was like, yeah, we never found the body, but it was like the most gruesome shit
They
I've
found
seen.
the heads, though?
Yeah. But it was like, we never found the body. It was like one of the most gruesome shit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's wild, man.
That is wild. I've heard, there's been a lot of crazy stories.
You gotta watch this. Crazy.
There's a lot of crazy.
But
I don't know,
where
it
you
gets
go. When you
spooky out
get
here.
closer to the south, you get closer
Nah, bro. It's
to
over
like
here.
Mexico
it gets
area.
spooky.
You can go anywhere.
It gets
It's
spooky over
dangerous,
here,
but-
bro. Like, there's
Oh,
a
it
lot of
does.
stories that.
It does. We're one of the most New England areas, like one of the most haunted regions.
I don't know. I'm not talking about spooky.
No,
as
I'm
in
just saying.
spooky
I'm
ghost
talking
shit.
about all
I'm talking about
different
spooky
things.
in the streets
Oh,
where
yeah.
stuff start happening.
Oh, yeah.
Bodies start popping up, and it gets spooky out here, yo.
Yeah.
At nighttime,
We're close to
do
New
not
York,
sleep on
too.
Connecticut. It just got something about it.
A lot of stuff goes on.
It's a nice area, nice good scenery, but it's something
Yeah.
about it. You can see the nicest house in the world and it'd be like, yo, this house is fire. It's either haunted or somebody done been killed up in there.
Yeah.
Or shot out in front of the street.
Yep.
That's why I feel like it's spooky, because like when I be riding around in London and Norwich and everything, then I start thinking about like, man, people that died in there. It's like ghosts be on these corners. I feel like,
Bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel
They're
like when
out
I
there.
think
I
about
believe in it.
I'm like,
I
yo,
believe in
all
it.
these
They're out
places I be
there.
thinking like, yo, such and such died right here, such and such died right here, homeboy was shot right here, and I go past these spots and I think about it, and one drive through, I'm like, bro, this is everybody says the same thing, so it just creates it. Everybody realizes that person got shot here.
Got
We all
some
know,
scary
like,
aura around those areas. Bro, New England's haunted. Connecticut, we got some shit out here. We used to live in a haunted house together.
we did live in a haunted house together.
A lot of y'all may remember, some may not,
A
but
lot of people remember, but we lived in a haunted house together. All of us.
Preston,
Me,
built in the
Host, Rob, Dave, Timbo.
Yep. Built in the 1700s.
Slave trade.
Yeah. So we were
slave
able to
debt
live
and
in this house together for a couple years, right? I think I was 17 to 19 or 16 to 18.
I think it was, to me, 18 to 20.
So I was 17 to 19. So it was like 2 years.
4 months younger than me, he was 18.
But I was 17. But we got to stay in this house for free for a couple years, but we were fixing
We
it
had
up.
to renovate it.
We were renovating it. Scary shit.
Bro,
Scary
it
shit.
came to a point to where we all had, this place had 6 bedrooms. Do you know, one by one, we all said, fuck, bump this room shit. And moved our rooms into the big living room with the fireplace, and we all slept in one room.
So you had like
there
5
was
dudes, 6
6
dudes.
beds. Everybody had their own side of the wall. Because the living room was huge, not gonna lie. The living room, it still was mad spacious,
massive, yeah.
even with
But
everybody.
it's an old 1700s
It was a big
colonial
ass
house.
living room. So like for all of us to have 6 beds and everybody to have their own comfortable side of like, my bed was in the way back corner, in the back corner.
Yep.
Some
Mine
Rob's
was
would be over
closer
here
to the
way-
door.
and then you said who was
I was closest to the door.
on the other side, but I was on the doors here. I was on this side.
There was 2 doors to it, yeah. One
So
in the
then
back, one in the
everybody,
front.
Dave had their own. Everybody had
Fireplace
their
in the middle.
own section.
Yeah, everybody had
For
their
like
own
a
section.
year and a half, it took us to not get scared to start sleeping in other rooms. It took a minute to where we was like, yo, bump these ghosts.
I was the first one to leave and go get my own bedroom.
No,
Everybody
he
thought I
didn't.
was
He
crazy.
took over our boom room because we had a room to where you could smash in.
Yeah.
That was in the back room.
And I took that over. I was the first one to be out. That was
No,
my
he was
room.
no, he turned to a hermit is what he did. He turned
I
to
ain't
he got
turned to a
depressed.
hermit. I was out.
Yo,
I
he's
had everything I
lying.
needed
Yo,
in
everybody's
there.
gonna chime in. Bro, he didn't leave that room for like 4 months. He was like in a depressed
Shut
state.
up.
Bro. He was not trying to leave. All he would do is
I was always out.
smoke
Out
herb and
about.
play GameCube. That's all he was doing.
I had
That's
jobs.
all
I was
he-
working.
He'd be like, John. Or he'll come right in when niggas is playing the game. He want to come right in.
Spirits
and be
got a
like-
hold of me.
And be like, what are y'all cooking, y'all, for dinner? I'm like,
Bro.
I don't know.
Yeah, John be chefing it up.
I'm like, I don't know,
I'd
go
be
cook
like,
something.
yo,
He was like,
hook me up
I
too,
can't,
man.
yo. Yeah, but he don't. He only come out the room when he smell food in the air.
I get hungry.
Yeah, but he didn't want to cook. He didn't leave. Yo, his room was so dark. He was in son, bro. It was
Hey,
funky in there. It smelled like socks.
Shut the shut the
Socks
front
and boxes.
door.
Yo,
listen, the
can I-
spirits
can-
were
can I
getting
tell
hold
a
of me.
story?
One of the days.
One time I came home late. came home late, and Hosh and Rob was in the living room, and I said, you know what? I keep telling them because this house was so big, they never locked up. So I was like, yo, if y'all leave the house unlocked again, I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson. So sure enough, they left the bathroom window unlocked.
Oh man!
I'm knocking on the door, the front door. No one's answering, but I can
keep it locked, bro.
So when I walk to the
I had
window,
people after me,
I
I had
can
haters
hear,
after me.
I can
We
hear
had
him
ghosts
and
after
Rob,
us.
Hosh and Rob giggling and chuckling about something. They like reading magazines, looking at something. But I'm like, yo, I'm knocking on the door and they don't hear nothing. So I was like, you know what? I know the bathroom window's unlocked. So I opened the bathroom window, which is right next to the living room. So I go to the door and I just did random sounds. I just went,
Bro, I thought we were being summoned by the devil.
yo, there's only one way out.
There was like some
There's
demonic
only one way
presence
out.
there making
There's
all
only-
this noise.
There's only one way out. So I
Yo.
just kept doing random shit like,
Hosh was scared.
listen,
He was the scariest too.
Listen, bump that. They were both terrified.
Oh, I'm not gonna say I
I'm
wasn't.
hearing both of them trying to feel like, yo, you go out there. No, you go out there. They didn't even not once think it was me. That's how crazy it was. I was just doing random sounds and I just and then stopped and it just ran the most randomest stuff. And then I waited. I waited for a second. I kept hearing him saying, yo, he was like, I don't want to see it, yo. I don't want to see it, yo. I don't want to see it, yo. So all I did was I waited a few seconds and then I kicked the door in like the fence. Boom! As soon as I jumped out, they both threw the blankets over their heads. They both threw the blankets over their heads.
Hold on, I don't remember all that.
Yo, they both
Throwing blankets over my head.
They threw blankets over their heads
Yeah.
because they didn't want to see it. They threw the blankets over their heads. I was like, yo, bitch asses. They was like, John, you had me so scared.
Bro,
They was
I'm telling you, it was a
terrified.
for real haunted house.
No,
Hosh
definitely.
would not stay there alone.
A lot of people wouldn't. Dave said he wouldn't stay there alone either. I
Yeah.
talked to him the other day.
I did a lot.
He wouldn't stay there alone.
I feel like I don't know.
I had
It was
shorties,
like-
I had shorties coming in and out. They used to love being in the house, so I was always straight. But
What's that?
Don't get it twisted, if there's
It
time-
was like Amityville Horror, right? The longer you stayed in it, the more you're getting absorbed
it's-
into it. It was.
after a certain
It
amount
was
of time, like
crazy.
I got used to it.
I did too. That's why I got my own room. I was like, fuck staying with them.
Yo, not, but yeah, then that's what he said. Bump staying with them and then stuck in his room for 3-4 months with no company.
Bro, I
or
was getting
nothing.
possessed or something, man.
Probably was.
The spirits were after me. I don't know. It was crazy, but yeah, we had a lot of experiences, noises, sightings.
Nah, it was crazy.
This girl used to come over, and we used to see just random photos pop
Orbs
up on this
popping up.
camera. Orbs.
Which is crazy. I heard
Now the crazy history about this house is back in the day, right? So we're very, very close to the Norwich State Hospital. People that don't know Norwich State Hospital, you can
but
look
we're
it up.
on the Thames River, which is crazy.
Yeah, but the Norwich State Hospital is like an insane asylum for the crazies, right? So they had them all compiled
Did
up.
you see one burnt down?
Yeah, the other day, one burnt down. So it's been closed for many years. But I heard one day they just released everybody, released
Yeah, my
all the
uncle used to- I
patients,
just said my uncle used to work there.
and
to be
closed
the
it
janitor or
down.
something.
So a lot
How
of
you just
history.
release all these people into Norwich?
Yeah.
That's why I got all these crazies.
So a lot of in Preston, a lot of crazy history. So we had it was like a basement, right? There's this little mini door, but you can go in a little bit, but it was caved in. Supposedly
That's what it
was led to.
There's another spot that had a smaller door inside of that den. To
Yeah.
where that's where they used to stuff slaves, and it was like this little box to where they fit like 5 people in there. It was crazy.
Well, there was supposedly, I did the research, there was supposedly from the hospital, there was like an underground tunnel
that went to
because
the
they had
house?
the train tracks over there, which
they
has
go
been
to-
there forever.
They got tunnels that go to Legend High School that go from there too. That's also
But yeah,
true.
but there's a tunnel from the Norwich State Hospital to that house. So that little doorway we went into, that's supposed to lead to that. But it was
but
was
then
for
that tunnel
slaves.
also
so slaves
goes
would
to-
escape.
and that also one leads to Legend High School. That's where that bomb shelter
Yeah.
is. There's another. All those tubes lead to there. I
Yeah,
don't know what
it's
they
crazy.
look like on the inside, but I ain't never going in them things.
Yeah, well, we went in, but it's caved in, so you can only go in so far. But there's supposedly
you
for the
remember-
slaves. The slave would escape to this house.
So just
So
one
there's a
tragic
lot
moment.
of back history.
My cousin came over, shout out to Reef, and he was talking about, oh, F this house ain't home. Y'all a bunch of scary. So he said,
that?
I'll go in the basement.
We locked him in the basement.
No, I didn't lock him in. My Uncle Tony, shout out to Tony, locked him in the basement. So he went down the steps, and as he went down,
He
was
offered,
like,
though. He wanted to.
He was like, yo, stay down there for 10 minutes. He was like, I'll stay down all night. So he walks downstairs, and so this was crazy. He walks down the stairs, and the light's on. He turns around, and he was like, it's not even scary. Tony shuts the light out.
Locked the door.
I see this whole face change as soon as it went out.
Closed it.
Closed the door, locked it. So he runs up the stairs. He starts banging on the door.
Banging on the door, screaming,
let me out. Let me out. There's something down here. There's something down here. I was like, what? He said, there's a little girl down here. Get me out. So I thought he was
That's
like,
right, the little girl.
Listen, he kept saying, listen, I didn't know
little
he was
girl.
screaming. I didn't know he was screaming. And this was crazy. So he's banging on the door. There's somebody down here. There's somebody down here. So he starts kind of like open the door. He can't find the light switch because the light switch used to be high up.
Yeah.
So he can't find the switch. He's going hysterical down there. So then we finally, like, after like 2 minutes, we open the door. He basically falls down on the ground crying. I'm like, shut your ass. He was like, yo, there's a little girl down there. I was like, shut up. He said, yo, I turned around right when y'all turned the lights out. He said, and I seen a little girl in the corner. And then y'all hit the light. Y'all hit the light.
Bro.
He said somebody.
It was real. It wasn't just us experiencing.
that girl-
A lot of people did.
There was a girl that
A lot of people did.
There's something happened with a little girl that happened in that house. Remember, we was outside doing yard work, and the host said, "Who's in that window?" In the attic?
Yeah. I remember
I
that.
said,
He said he
he
seen
said,
somebody.
y'all got one of y'all girls up in the
And
house
that's
too?"
why I moved from upstairs. I
I
went
said-
back down there with you guys. It was like, nope, I am not staying up here.
He said, "I said, wait." He was like,
Because everybody's
"There was a
claiming
girl in the
rooms,
window."
and y'all try to shove me upstairs.
He said, "There's a girl in the window." I was like, "No, I didn't even realize we had an attic." So we walked up into the attic. Boom, went upstairs. This attic is like, yo, you could play a basketball game in there. That's how big this attic is. It was crazy. And then you could see, I was like, he's at this window. So we walk all the way to the window. And we go to the window. Right next to the window, there's just a mirror on the wall. Do you remember that? It was just a mirror on the wall.
Vaguely.
Next to the window, just a mirror. Why? It just made no sense. It was completely empty up there. The mirror didn't have a frame, nothing. Somebody just had a window, a mirror right next to the window. And host said, I just seen a little girl right up here.
Telling
Same
you
family.
guys.
If you look up the family, same thing. Little boy
Yeah.
said the same thing when they're outside playing soccer with the family. Who's that little girl in the window? That's the same thing that's on that newspaper. If I can't find the clipping from it.
Yeah. That's crazy. And I've always been
But,
attracted to
you
that.
know what's even more crazy is they say that whole street is haunted due to Captain Lee Grant.
Yeah.
They said all that he used to be staying over there at that house too, Captain Grant.
Yeah.
He used
Oh,
to stay
really?
Because that's the captain's loft. That's the where they can see. They remember you can see
Because it's so close to the water.
yeah, but you can see the boats coming in and out. Another
Yeah.
captain lived there
Yeah.
besides Captain Grant. Another captain lived in that house.
Oh, there was, yeah.
So
there
he
was a,
that
there was
whole
a few.
Because then I didn't know that Pequannock Villages, where I live at, Alton Heights, that was a village. So that was like on the water. So coming into the town from Norwich, that was like off to the side. So it was like a little town that everybody's still like,
Seeing that's
come
crazy.
in, like the downtown was right there. Is Captain Grant's, all that little road before the church. You got the main church, and then you had that road. That's
Exactly.
the downtown for that area.
Route 2A, as
And
they
then you
call
go, and then you go up into my neighborhood. That's the village.
Alton Heights, yeah.
That's the village.
So you can Google Norwich State Hospital. You see all the history, all the facts. A lot of ghost hunters go there. If you go right across the street from where we live, the White House
Cemetery. They said that's what's really haunted.
was Captain Grant's house. And it's now a bed and breakfast. And I've stayed there, and it's haunted.
I heard it's definitely haunted.
Yeah, I stayed there.
Just as haunted as the-
I've investigated it. A lot of ghost hunters
Listen,
come
they
there to
are
investigate
saying
it.
now that whole street.
So you can look up Captain Grant's Inn.
now, you know what's crazy is I live across the water. I've never felt any bad presences living across the water. Me walking in Alton Heights late at night, I've always felt calm out there. I never felt nothing ever spooky is on that side.
So that's
it's
good.
just on that side.
Yeah, I never felt it too being at your house. I mean, we've been on the waters. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's not. I've never got nothing
a little
spooky.
spooky episode for you guys.
You know what I mean?
Before Halloween, Hallows Eve.
You know what I used to do? Know what else I used to do to them prank wise? I used to kill them with this. I'm a prankster guy. I love to tell jokes. I love to scare people, but like I got to get you in a different way.
Oh, I do too.
So I create characters for my scaring.
Horrible with it.
So you said I'm horrible with it?
Yeah, you fucking you're out of control.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have a bum prank. It's called "Do You Have Any Change?" It scares the life out of any person I've ever.
Oh,
done
you
for the
did.
past
You
20
do in the
years.
Highlands.
I do it to people
Yeah.
still to this day. If you wait anywhere, especially next to the door, when they get to their door or the front door, hide behind the screen, you hide behind the thing, and you pop out and you grab him and say, "You got any change?" People be shocked.
I'll be jumping like, yo.
Imagine a bum.
Yeah,
Imagine
just
a bum.
grabbing you.
Grab you, say, "You got any change? You got any change? You got any change?" So the people's face be shook.
Oh man.
A bum just grab you some for some change, bro.
Bro, I'd be freaking.
Oh my God. I got
I'm
everybody.
shook.
V, Tone, you, host.
I'll be shook. Did you watch? Oh, you did. So we talked about the verses. We were going
did see the
to
verses.
live stream it, but I didn't get my setup.
I had
done
to
in
work. It
time.
was at a Halloween party at work. Yeah, it was a good verses. But if you watched the last episode we did, the one before last one, I had the orange with the chili pepper one, the ghost pepper one. You'll hear me say, if they stay between 1995 and
That's pretty much what they
2005,
did.
I said No Limit's gonna get them,
That's pretty much what they did.
and they did that, and that's that because they have to. That's like the origin of it.
Yeah. So I thought it was dope.
It was fire. It was light. You could tell they're definitely fucking old.
Yeah. Yo, P
Max P still the GOAT. Yo.
P has always been the GOAT.
He's
That's
still the
always
GOAT.
been, he's the very first, as far as back as I can remember, coming out with the double CDs.
He did everything. They put a thing up that showed him
That's the
having
first
a
time
bag
I've
of
ever
chips.
seen that.
He played in the NBA. He has movies.
Yeah. But
And
once they
he
put
had No
out-
Limit. He had
it locked.
Yeah,
He had it locked.
Yo, again, he had his own sneaker line. Me and Master P sneaker line released the same month through the same company. I was going through a live shoes.
Mm-hmm.
He went and did his Manyatis, the sneakers of Manyatis. He did them through the company too as well. So he got linked up with Alive Shoes and started making his own shoe in the same company. Our shoe jumped the same. Me and Master P was on the same shoe company label.
Oh, that's sick.
And we dropped the same month.
He had some dope shoe line he dropped.
Yep.
Oh, them
Viravante.
things are
Shout out to me, a host.
sick.
Shout out to House Boogie.
Yeah, him and Hosh.
Shout out Viravante line, which
Those are
is still.
sick.
But see, now I'm trying to come up with clothes.
But yeah, P held it down.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
definitely did.
once they put out the Ice Cream Man song, bro, I
Ice Cream Man.
I was up there like P just.
Oh my gosh! You seen
Bro.
that video? That dude that said
Yeah.
he's walking everywhere. He's
No.
like out in the street doing that pee shit, and he was just like this. He was at
Bro.
the grocery store. He's across the
I was
street.
lit. It was lit.
He
I
was in
was-
the house cooking eggs. Like he was like, ever since I watched the No Limit video, I can't stop. He's like, I can't stop.
Oh, I did see that.
He's
I
like,
did see that, bro. That was sick. That was
Word.
sick. No
was
Limit
good.
one. No Limit one by far. That's my
Mia X
opinion.
definitely killed it. That's
Mia X, yo, she's the first
and she
lady.
had cancer,
The
beat cancer,
first
came back
lady.
and did that.
No Limit first lady. She's
Lost
like the
weight.
president's wife. You know what I mean?
Lost weight, all that.
She looked good. She killed it.
She did. She's getting mad praise for that, yo. She's getting like her album sales is
Yo,
going back up.
she held it down.
She hit mad praise
She
for that.
was like Juvie on the other side.
Yeah, she got mad play for that, yo.
Yo, she killed it.
She definitely did. Because she's on every song. She was on every song.
Yeah, she was. I had all the albums from her.
I had all
She
of
was
them.
good. She was good. Cash Money did her thing. I think Juvie held it down
Juvie
for the
definitely
whole
held it
thing.
down.
whole
Juvie's
camp.
nice in general.
Bro. His
But then I was the
All his
Big
music
Thomas,
was
the
fire.
Big Thomas joints was fire. I forgot how I didn't like the Big
Yeah.
Thomas like that, but those songs, Number One Stunner is my shit.
Big Timers were fire. But Baby, man, I don't know what was up with him that night, man.
Yo,
He was
he
all
started
over
spa-
the
he
place.
spazzed on
He was
Turk,
all over the
yo.
place.
He
Yeah,
spazzed
man.
on Turk,
That was
that
probably
clip.
be the number one clip from that.
I clickbaited it.
He's
Let me see my clip.
Turk's a bitch, but we're gonna
Yo.
talk about that later. I don't know. And Turk got his little show, his little podcast thing.
And that's why he
goes
knew that.
live.
And that's why he knew
His
that
little
was going
live
to happen
thing.
when he said that. What he said? This is what he said. He said,
I'm at Turk. Shout out to Turk. You little bitch, you ain't here, but fuck you. We gon' fuck with you when we won't fuck with you.
"You see Mia X's face in the background?"
Yeah, she was right behind him.
She was like, "Damn."
We gon' fuck with that bitch when we won't fuck with her. But that's another movie. But
Crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know, BG was there holding it down, but yeah, he was
BG
shitting
was
on.
there.
He. I don't know if it was a diss or
Why
what.
wasn't Wayne
But it
there?
sounded like a diss.
Why wasn't Wayne there?
Well, him and Baby had that falling out. But I heard they performed all together at like an Amazon.
But then they played his music.
There was like an Amazon.
So what they did was they
concert.
started playing other music from.
They played one with Lil Wayne, but he wasn't there. But they played a song.
Yeah,
for him.
but that's what I'm saying. They played one for Lil Wayne, and then they played something. What did Nolan play? They played Mr. Magic.
they played a song. Yeah, I think it was Mr. Magic.
Was it Chopper Style? Because they performed.
That's
Chopper.
Juvie.
No, Chopper Style,
Chopper Style.
Chop. Nope, that's Mr. Magic and somebody else. That's not.
No.
That's No Limits Chopper Style.
Juvenile was
They have one, but Chopper Style.
Juvenile was singing that. They had, I think it was Mr. Magic. Either way, Mr. Magic, rest in peace. I don't know, man. Baby was all over the place.
Nah, I believe Chopper Style is No Limit. Yo.
Nah, it's not. It's Cash Money.
I'm about to look this up right now.
So, I don't know. I'm No Limit all the way.
All day.
Snoop came out. That shit was lit. Master P held it down. That's my boy. Silk the Shocker came out. I love Silk.
Yo, did you hear? Yo, he was off beat.
Who? Silk? Yo,
He
because his verses are crazy,
So
though.
what? You chose
Baby
to rap
was
like
more
that.
off beat on some of his songs. You're right. There was one song where he was off.
No, he's a lot.
But you gotta remember, when you're getting older, bro,
Nah, man,
I
I
did
don't
all these
hear
songs,
that.
I'm gonna forget them. I forget.
Nah, bro, not
I
for me.
forget stuff all the time. I would be a
heck
horrible performer.
Nah,
If I had music, I'll be a horrible performer. I'm telling you, I'll forget all my stuff. Yeah, Chopper Style is Juvie.
No, it's not.
I thought it was.
See? You ain't popping up Juvie. It's a whole nother
But
deal.
it was all love at the end of the day. Master P said, hey, this is a celebration for New Orleans. But
Chopper Style is
thought
a dude named Chopper, an old rapper. Chopper Style, and look, you even got Master P right there in the picture.
oh, maybe I'm getting old. I can't remember. But it was dope. It was dope either way. I think P came out with it.
Who came out with Chopper Style? Was it on Cash Money or No Limit? But I'm pretty sure it was on No Limit.
I thought it was Cash Money. Chime in. But you ain't a real No Limit fan if you didn't know who came out with P. Guy with his shirt off. True.
I forget his name, but he be in all the movies.
Big Mo.
Yeah, but Big Mo. But Nate, you know what's crazy is they showed this picture. They was like, so you mean to tell me that this dude is this same dude? And they start putting up the picture from all his
in the movies, yeah.
And they putting up.
Yeah.
He man old now.
I
He
was
look like he's
super-
missing
they're
teeth.
all old. I was super to see him though, but he's the CEO.
Yeah,
he was partners with Master P.
Yeah, and but
A lot of people didn't know that. Well, we were big No Limit heads, so we.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
I love Cash Money, but we're big
That's
No Limit
crazy.
heads. But I'm gonna say this for the record. I'm gonna say this. I don't condone what Mystical did, but if he was there, that shit would have been shut
he
down.
would've
He would have
killed it.
ripped that shit up.
But listen,
Mystical, and
what
they
did
had,
we-
if
what did we
they-
say?
if they had, if Cash Money had Lil Wayne and we had Mystical on No Limit.
So, but you know what's crazy is
it'd have been out of
Mystical was on
control.
Cash Money too. So now what are you gonna do? He was on Cash Money too.
Was he?
Yeah, when he came home from jail. Put up 2 albums
I
with
kind of
him.
remember that. We're talking about the 90s.
Oh, if we do that-
we're talking about
They not gonna let- that's why
95,
they
like
ain't-
93, 95
I don't
to
even know if
like
Mystical's in jail.
2005.
But
Somebody chimed in the last
got a hat?
episode and said he was in jail.
on our clip,
Yeah,
because I think I did say something about it.
yeah. You said it too, and somebody else said it. So I don't know. I don't condone what he did. He's a piece of shit for doing that.
He been
But
doing
I'm
this
just
his
saying,
third
his
time, this his
music,
third strike,
his
so-
music and his energy. It would have.
He's the reason why I like No Limit. He was the original reason why.
He was one of my
my
favorites.
favorite
I had-
ones.
That's
That's-
probably the first album I ever had was Mystical. From
yeah,
No Limit.
Unpredictable was the best first one.
Was it Unpredictable? Yeah.
Unpredictable,
So
fire. The
was
man
dope.
right here.
yeah. Oh, he's so lit.
He used to do that noise. He
But it was pretty cool. Everybody chime in. What do you think?
what-
We thought Cash Money was gonna lose anyway. Last episode, we knew No Limit was gonna win.
All right.
Now you can
Let's
see
see if
No
you're a
Limit
real
won.
No Limit.
Chime in.
Let's see if you're a real No Limit
gotta
head.
think one.
Everybody always had their signal. What was Fiend's call signal?
Womp womp.
Okay, all right, all right. What was?
Yo, when Fiend was there too.
What
That
was?
was my boy.
What was Mystical's?
Well, you said it. The man right here.
Nope.
Open that door. Yo. See, I told you I was there, man.
All right,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right. I'm trying to think who else.
That was a good one.
Word.
What was
Matter
Silk?
of fact, Rob got his name Bonzolini from C Murder. From Bossellini. And Ralph gave you the name Bonzolini from
Bonzolini,
from
yeah.
from Bonzolini from C Murder.
Yeah.
Bonzolini album.
Because C Murder.
No,
and that-
from Bossellini, and then
Bossellini.
they turned to Bonzolini, and then
So-
it became Bonzolini.
So C Murder was, and if he was there,
C Murder would have killed.
just that first album he put out, my favorite artist was C Murder.
Which was it? It wasn't Bossellini. Bossellini was like the third one.
Good question.
That the first one? No, Bossellini was the third one. I'm about to look it up now.
Yeah, look it up.
Bossellini, C Murder albums. Because Bossellini is when he started getting into that mob shit. C Murder.
No, Life or Death. That was C
I
Murder's
gotta see the
first
cover.
album. That was the best. Life or Death. Who had Bossellini? No, I think that was.
No, that's C Murder's Bossellini.
that was his second album though.
I don't think it was his second album. All right, here it goes right here.
Here we go.
Not Life or
it
Death.
is. C Murder was the first one. Life or Death,
Bossellini was the second one.
1998.
Yep, 1999 Bossellini came out.
And then Trapped in Crime was 2000.
yeah, but Life for Death
Bossellini was
damn,
1999.
Life for Death C Murder album was crazy.
That was the best.
I might
And
play
there's
that on the
one-
way home.
I actually was listening to it the other day.
I'm about to play it on the way home.
Before I even knew they were going to do the verses. I had that.
Snoop's album, To Games to Be Sold, Not to Be Told. Oh
Yo.
my God.
And then they came out with the movie?
With the movie, fire.
Oh.
Fire.
But yeah,
My man, Mr.
Life or Death.
Servon, Mr. Servon, fire.
Life or Death. But yeah, my street name used to be Bones, and they used to call me Bonesellini. I used to love C Murder.
Yeah, C
Bro,
Murder.
if he was there,
Shout out
man.
to C Murder, man. Free C Murder.
Free C Murder.
Free C Murder. But nah, it was good. It was a good nostalgic moment. It felt good.
It was.
It could have been a lot easier. No one would be better if
those things could
but
be a lot better.
No, would be better. This is why I would tell you be better.
Those things
if they
could be
did
better.
an actual Cash Money No Limit tour. If they did an actual tour, and they got to like, this is a versus.
That would be cool.
That would sell out.
That would be cool.
It would sell out.
That
it
would
would
be
sell
cool.
out. And they, dude, this is how y'all just did this, and you
Yeah.
get more songs. We get more No Limit artists.
Because if you see all these old artists going by themselves, you're not gonna get a lot of play, right? They're all old. Nobody wants
Cash
to see
Money,
them.
No Limit. If
You
y'all
got
do a
people coming to
tour-
the
if
casino
y'all
all the
do a
time. I don't
tour
ever want to see them. But
together,
they did a tour.
I
That
would
would have been
be there.
dope. That's actually a good idea.
That would be it, and that's a money grab. And y'all don't even have to pay. Y'all don't even need Wayne. I'm not even talking about Wayne. Y'all can bring all the low level dudes that y'all have and that make that tour, and I'd still go.
Yeah,
I would still go.
I agree.
I would still go.
I think they could do better with those setups with the verses and stuff like that.
We've seen all the good ones already.
Like they were all late and I don't know. They're all right. They're pretty cool though. It's cool. Like
It's to me.
like
it's,
again, my favorite was Dipset and
that was
the
one of them.
Locks. But then I rewatched the Jeezy and
Gucci?
Gucci. That's probably
It's the best. Did I say it? Did I say
After you said it,
the
I had to
Jeezy and the
rewatch
Gucci
it.
is crazy.
It's probably one of my favorites.
It's my favorite
Yeah,
one. The
it's probably one of
tension's
my
high in the
favorites.
air. It ain't about. It's not. It doesn't look fun.
And they were
there.
shitting on each other in front.
It does
of
not
each
look
other.
fun. It became so bad.
Like they made songs for that versus.
Do you understand that they had to clear the whole entire arena out?
Well,
And towards
it
the
was
end?
during COVID too.
No. Because they wouldn't even let this.
But it was during COVID.
They wouldn't have let everybody in the room anyway. Because
No,
everybody
I think
split.
it was just them. This was online.
No, listen. In the beginning, they had.
I'm pretty sure
Google it
it
again.
was all virtual.
No, they had the room was split. Gucci side and Jeezy side was split. In
I did
half.
see that.
And then after the end of the concert,
But
when
I
they started
didn't-
being
you didn't-
beef,
I didn't see the
They
crowd.
started being beef. They moved everybody outside. They kicked everybody out inside the thing, and they just let them perform. So the last 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes is just them on stage, going back and forth by themselves on live. There's no one else there because people were fighting too much. That shit was
That
crazy.
tension was high.
It was crazy.
dope.
But then they pieced it up, and then they went and drank at the bar and went to the club, to the strip club.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, that's what he said then. He said, yo, you know,
Oh,
we're going to
that's
go bust
good.
these bands, we're going to
That's
spend this.
good.
But then that's when people was like,
They
yeah,
had some serious rivalry.
that. But now, mind you, on top of that, I was like, damn, I don't know if this is kind of crazy. But then somebody did an interview and said, bro, do you understand that Gucci and Jeezy beef, that them squashing it saved kids' lives? Because that beef goes down into high school, middle school, and elementary, to where kids will say, who do you like, Jeezy or Gucci? And if you pick a side, it's like a gang.
Probably from Georgia. If you live out there, I would imagine.
But yeah, they're coming from the same area, Mechanicsville and Decatur and shit. Like, but you gotta.
being from those sides.
But if you're gonna say who do you like, Gucci or Jeezy, and if I say I like Gucci, and you like Jeezy, we not gonna be friends. You're gonna be, and you could probably get beat up. It's like you're gang affiliating yourself with somebody. So now you got beef with the niggas that like Gucci. All the kids, kids were getting stabbed, beat up.
that's like saying you like 63rd, right? King Von and
Yeah, but you don't live out there. So if you said that out there, imagine you saying you like 63rd, you from O Block or something out there.
From Georgia, these kids, yeah.
Yeah, you like a song about this dude killing my cousin?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like, that's what you got to think of. That's a little bit more deeper. You
Yeah.
listen to this dude that's talking about killing my peoples, you already an op to me already. For real, because none of us be
That's
listening
true.
to that.
That's true.
The music is crazy. The way people do it splits up. The music game is crazy.
It is. It is.
I'm listen.
Like I don't really follow rap too much anymore, but
I'm finishing these last few projects up, and then I'm steering my way out of rap. To me, rap is
Country's wholesome. I just love it.
Country's
it's,
wholesome
I don't know.
too,
I'm getting
but, like-
older. It's wholesome. It's not like
I
all this
still need-
demonic
I still
shit.
need
I've been
upbeat.
noticing
I
all
need
these like
upbeat.
Doja Cat. I love Doja Cat. You know what I mean?
I
But
seen them saying something about that
all this
about Doja
demonic
Cat about
shit.
her being demonic, and she didn't. She was like, "Yo,
she
it is what it
doesn't.
is."
She doesn't say she's not. You know. But yeah,
That's
I guess
crazy.
it is what it is. I still like her music though.
I like her still,
She's dope.
but I'm not now, mind you. I'm not boning no girl that's done on demonic shit. That's out now.
Yeah. So since we're on the topic of music, did you know MTV signed off?
What do you mean?
They're done. I think they're strictly film now. They're
So
done.
MTV's not doing with the
No.
channels gone?
So 44 years from 1981 to 2025, they just signed off, and they had a little send-off thing. It was kind of sad, bro.
So wait, so
it's like
MTV's
so
gone?
nostalgic to us.
MTV turned into ridiculousness all day, 24/7.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
You're
so-
right. You're right.
It's been like that for a couple years.
Yeah.
It's just strictly been.
I
They
kinda
lived the
think
surviving
they've-
off of Rob Dyrdek. He's making so much money.
Rob Dyrdek, yeah. I think they kind of faded off over the years. It's kind of sad seeing they signed off because it's so nostalgic to us. You know, TRL and seeing all these music
That
videos.
stuff been gone, though, so it's
Beavis
not
and
even-
Butthead. I know. I'm just saying it's
Beavis
nostalgic.
and Butthead got the new season coming out.
It's already out.
Oh, it's Comedy Central though.
Oh, is it on Comedy?
it's on Comedy Central. There's no
I've seen
MTV.
a little bit on YouTube.
Yeah, everybody sold their shows.
But they have officially signed off.
But you got to think MTV's movies now though, bro. The shows they got, the Mayor of Kingstown, Mobland.
Oh.
They're all the things that they sign off
work
on.
with
Paramount.
Taylor
They work with
Sheridan.
Paramount.
And Taylor Sheridan does everything, and everything he films, you have the MTV producing it. It's,
So he don't. So
Phenomenal.
MTV ain't gone. They just ain't
I'm just saying, they moved the film.
turn it big.
But they officially signed off. They're not, no more
What you know what MTV stood for?
Huh?
You know what MTV stood for?
Music television.
Music video television. So maybe this was their brand this whole time to think that they were gonna.
Yeah,
do
they were the
this.
first to put out music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they stepped it up. But man, I just
They
seen
came with
I
that
just
song.
seen that. I thought it was interesting.
Videos killed the
Just
radio
like,
star. Remember
just
that song?
like, yeah. That
Videos
was,
killed-
that was the very first
Videos
one.
killed the radio
Yeah,
star.
wasn't that the very first video they
Yep.
put out?
Yep.
Just like when Cartoon Network. Love that. I want to have an
Cartoon
episode.
Network still be rocking now.
I want to have an episode. Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon. Two of our
Cartoon
favorites.
Network's
going-
blowing the Nickelodeon.
I
What?
think
I don't know.
they had.
I
see,
don't know. I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
we're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
this next episode. We're gonna do this.
All right, so you got to come with.
But
some,
when
some
Cartoon
receipts.
Network signed off, it was sad, man. It's nostalgic. I grew up watching that.
Cartoon Network still be rocking though.
No, they're gone. There's no more Cartoon
Steven
Network.
Universe, all that shit still be
Yeah,
coming
but there's
on.
no actual network. No
you
more
gotta
Cartoon
buy it
Network.
because now they bundle these things up in different bundle packages now.
They're gone. They're officially gone. YouTube it. Look it up.
That's
Google
crazy.
it. They're gone. It's
That's
sad.
crazy.
But I would like to do an episode. I like to bring it back. Nickelodeon versus.
We could do that. Nickelodeon versus.
Kinda do like a more nostalgic.
So y'all
episode.
chime in. So get ready because we might do that one live.
That'd be sick.
Nickelodeon versus. That would
Yeah.
be fire. We're
Yeah.
gonna do that one live.
Yeah.
We'll do that
We'll
one
put
live.
up. We'll
I'll
put up
I'll
some
put my phone up.
episodes, and then we'll see which one you guys like. See which one
Yeah.
we like.
I might. Damn. I don't know. What year are we going to? We're doing all of it because you got to think. If that's the case, you're going back to Nick at Night.
100% got to go back to Nick at Night.
Damn.
But I'm talking about cartoons. But we could bring it back
There was no
because
Nick-
Cartoon Network didn't really have shows. They were all cartoons.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon had the Nick at Night where you had Are You Afraid of the Dark? You had all these.
Nah, Nick at Night was no Afraid of the Dark.
You had Are You
Nick at Night
Afraid
was
of the Dark
back like
on
Dick
there.
Van Dyke, I Love Lucy, and Mary Tyler Moore, like the Andy
Oh,
Griffin
yeah, if you
Show,
wanna
the
go
Andy
back
Griffin
that
Show.
far.
That's what I used to watch when I was a kid.
Cartoon
I was watching
Network
Black and
wasn't
Whites.
around then. I mean, and they had Speed Racer and shit, but I don't think they was around then. We'll figure it out, but I'm going to talk about just the cartoons and run it like that.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good episode. Episode what? 14? 13?
13.
Word. Episode 13.
Wow.
It's going up there, yo. It's climbing, yo.
Episode 13. Tomorrow's
up there, yo.
Halloween.
Oh,
Isn't that
spooky.
crazy?
Yeah, real spooky.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it's getting spooky. This is the
Episode
spooky. So this
13.
is the spooky one right here. This is the spooky
Yeah, we
title.
talked a little about history and the ghosts in
Yeah.
our town, and we lived in a haunted house.
So by the time when we putting this one out?
I'll try to drop it tomorrow, Halloween.
All right, dropping on Halloween. All right, you guys get out there. Listen, everybody trick or treat safely. Make sure they talking
Have
about the
fun,
candy.
be
You heard me talking about the
safe.
candy? Put about the fentanyl in the candy.
Really?
Yeah,
so you
man.
always had to watch out for like razors.
Yeah, man. Now listen, buy your own
needles
bags of
and
candy.
shit.
If you're gonna go to a trunk or treat, go to a school or something like that. Do a trunk or treat.
I agree.
If not, buy your own candy. Just
Unless you're in your neighborhood where you know that you've been doing it.
Still.
You know, it's secure.
Because you know what's crazy
but-
is most of the parents don't even eat the candy anymore. The kids do. They shouldn't be eating it
I don't
anyway.
eat candy, but damn, that's crazy, fam.
Yeah,
Yo,
yep.
This world's sick, man.
It is sick.
Like it's for the kids. It's supposed to be out there, have
But
fun.
it's dying down. You notice that it's dying down. Like people might decorate their houses, but
What's dying down?
to Halloween, it's not.
I think it's getting more lit than ever.
where you going trick or treating at?
Have you noticed that the decorations in neighborhoods are actually more scarier?
Yeah, but it's not. Everybody used to do
Like
something.
back in the day, right? You have all these cool little Casper the Ghost, right? Casper the Friendly Ghost. These little
No, now they be having some
non-scary
weird-
pumpkins. Now you
Now
got
you walk by and a
you go
motion
to
sensor.
Spirit Halloween. You got these motion sensors.
A motion
like
sensor
crazy
dude
shit,
come on,
yeah.
grab you like, come on, like
Yeah, I think with the access to the internet, what we have now, kids are less scared of things. So we have to enhance that. Because I've seen some really crazy stuff on the news. Like this guy had a lot of people were offended, almost like a concentration camp. One, he had nooses of people hanging,
Black
which
people?
I don't know if they were black, but black people were offended.
Yeah.
And then they had a section right after that, concentration camps, and
Oh,
a
so
lot
this
of
dude
people
was like-
were
So
offended
you
by
gotta
that.
think there's a pattern
I think this is
emerging
like in
with him.
Jersey or something.
It's a pattern. If he has
But
that,
people can go into it. It's a haunted area.
Oh,
It's
no.
a haunted like
Yeah.
yard, like in somebody's house. People are offended. So it's getting crazy.
but then it might be offending. But what do you deem to be scary? Like that's a scary moment of people getting hanged and being
and you
being
got
lynched
another
or being
house in
concentration
Jersey. It's
camp.
all
That is
killer
scary.
clowns, killer scary clowns. Like things are getting more scarier. Notice.
Do you remember the time where there was a killer clowns? I was living in Florida, but where the clowns were just walking on the street during November, like not even Halloween no more, and they were just walking around.
Weren't they doing this like last year or 2
This
years
is-
ago?
This is when I was in Florida. I want to say like 2013,
Was it that long ago?
2014. Yeah.
So the
clowns
clowns.
were
Everybody's
just-
seen that on the news. Yeah.
Yeah, but it would stretch from.
But they would just
everywhere.
stand right in front of
Yeah,
on a
there's
crazy
on a random
road.
day. On a random day.
Not random
sca-
night.
You know how scary that is?
On a random road.
I
just
seen
seeing
it
a clown
one
come out with a
time
bat
driving
or
down the
something.
street, and I was like, I know I didn't just see that, and I was shook just driving.
See,
Just driving, I was shook, bro.
I got my concealed carry, so I carry my gun everywhere I go. So anybody test me, they get shot. So that clown shit is not.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
It's not going
stupid.
down.
It's not smart.
It's not going down.
It's not smart.
Facts.
But yeah, a lot of history in New England. Look it up. Captain Grant's, North State Hospital. Look it up.
Middle Road, Route 117,
Yep.
Extension,
2A. Route
Ledger,
2A.
Preston, Connecticut, Norwich.
A lot of history.
Get spooky out here in Connecticut.
Yeah. We just went to Salem.
That's right. I did see that.
Salem's dope.
I
I
did
just went
see
to
that.
Salem.
I did see the
Took
go
a
to
trip
Salem.
out there. That's where I got the shirt.
Yep.
Took a trip out there.
I seen you seen Jason. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I should have wore it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a random. All right.
When?
When he was in the car looking at you in the video. Somebody bumping music in the car with the Michael Myers mask on.
No, that was a random.
That's what I'm saying. I thought
yeah.
it was random.
I'm about to say, I didn't film in the car.
Yeah,
that was
no, it was
random.
random.
Yeah, so we were walking, and this guy pulled up at a stoplight, and we were just walking the street.
Play the clip at the
And
end.
it was-
Play the clip at the end.
Okay, it was blasting the Michael Myers theme song. And we looked over, and then he's just facing straight, and he just looks over to us. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah,
was lit.
it was sick. It was
lit.
sick. But
Word.
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
Stay
y'all.
safe.
Stay safe, man. Watch out for that candy. Don't eat too many sweets. Stay healthy. Get a lot of water.
I can agree to that. Stay healthy.
Drink water.
All right.
All right,
We
y'all.
out.
We out.
Peace.